make sure all the specs are good. Allergies are rough right now where I live, so apologies to anyone if I sound a little gruffy or if I have to clear my throat. It's definitely a thing right now. Definitely a thing. But yeah, I thought I would play just a little bit of Spyro 3 this morning. I have something to do at noon. It's 10:55, so it'd be like an hour roughly at most. But it's better than nothing, so. Oh, sorry for getting feedback there. I have to turn myself down on the phone. I've been monitoring my streams from my phone because it helps so much with my CPU usage. YouTube Studio, where it has like that playback, it's rough. So yeah, I just monitor the chat from my phone. Made a world of difference. We actually stay in the green most of the time. It's amazing. But yeah, I haven't played Spyro 3 much, and I don't. I usually do 1 and 2, so I thought it would be a good one to throw on here this morning. Blade of Sun, good morning. How are you? How are things going? Yeah, I don't really play 3 a lot. I played the 3.5 Forgotten Realms Exploration Edition yesterday for like roughly 3 hours with my BFF, and learned a lot about how to get some of the eggs, so I'm excited to continue that playthrough. The next few parts I have going out aren't that impressive because I didn't know really how to get most of the eggs, but from here on out it should be a little bit better.
Eggs, huh? How sad.
We've got angry Bianca this morning.
If you know what's good for you, you'll turn around and
it's so hard for me to take her seriously because I know
eggs belong to us now.
at her heart, in her core, she's just a softie. She's a good person.
Besides, even if you could find any eggs, our expertly trained armies would hunt you down and take them back. Do I make myself clear? If I find you here again, I am going to be very angry, and you won't like me when I'm angry.
I mean, your magic's not that scary. I like Bianca. She's a good character. Let me collect some gems. Make my way downtown in Sunrise Spring. Yeah, I am kind of mad at myself. I accidentally well, I didn't accidentally fall back asleep this morning, but I slept way longer than intended when I fell back asleep. I was up at like 7. And I was like, I went to bed kind of late, I should sleep another hour, and then I woke up at 10, so confused. I never wake up that late. Like, 9 is the max I wake up, so I was like, whoa, I have to do something productive with my day. Hence, doing this little hour of streaming.
Yo, Spyro!
Hopefully I can
just found one of those portal thing in the jigs that leads to a different world, but you'll have to glide to get across to it. Press the jump button, then press jump again while you're in the air to glide. Just follow me.
I love that he calls them portal thingamajigs. It's interesting. How is everybody? What are you guys getting into today?
I saw something shiny in that cave
Anything
over there.
cool going on?
Let's go check it out. You can get there by hovering. To hover, just press the action button at the end of your glide.
Got it, buddy. We're still yellow. I wonder
Oh, I almost forgot.
the color for 3.
Egg.
Coltrane. In Spyro 3.5, The Forgotten Realms, that egg is Stuart Copeland, I think. I thought was really cool. Alright. Also, I spent a lot of time here in 3.5 yesterday doing the egg glide, which is not a thing in Reignited. But I kind of wanted to stream 3.5, but I didn't think I could, like, really get much done in an hour, because it would be a lot of me trying to get skips and get certain places. So I figured We just casually play Reignited. Any stream is better than no stream, so... Well, that may not be true, but... I've kind of started to see streaming, like, you know... I always played games a lot on my own when I was in between my YouTube, eras. And now I'm like, you know... A lot of times, if I'm just casually playing, like, why not stream it? Why not? No, might as well. I'm still gonna play games a lot, not streaming, but... if it works, not try it. Oh no, busy, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it's not like chaotic busy and just like productive busy, like you're... Hopefully you're not, you know, stressed, I guess I should say. Hopefully. But I understand, last weekend was like that for me. I felt like there was just something happening constantly, and I didn't really get to rest or take a break, which was not ideal. Hey Owen and Adam, what's up? I know I was just here yesterday, so I usually wouldn't stream this close together, but the weekend is a little easier for me to stream, and during the week I like to spend time recording and editing, so figured I'd hop on here for an hour or so. I've got to do something at noon. It's 11, so an hour is pretty good length. I normally don't stream for 3 hours like I did yesterday, but we were just having such a grand old time. It's just such a good time.
I see an egg at the bottom of this lake. I would go get it, but I don't want to get my fur all wet.
So Adam says, I love Sunrise Spring, although I would call it Sunrise Valley and add a spring world to Spyro 2. Dude, that's such a good point. I know this, Hunter, sorry. That is such a good freaking point. Because I always wondered that why we had Summer Forest, Autumn Plains, and Winter Tundra, but we didn't have a spring level. And then, yeah, we've got Sunrise Spring, but then it kind of... It's like... I don't know, I mean, it makes sense that they did sunrise, midday, evening, and midnight in this game, but at the same time, it's kind of weird, right? That they didn't do the 4th season in Spyro 2. And I feel like Autumn Plains is so big in Spyro 2, like there are so many levels in Autumn Plains, and like Summer Forest and Winter Tundra only have like a handful. So it almost felt like they crammed the levels that could have been in a spring homeworld into Autumn Plains or something. Yeah, it's kind of weird. So yeah, I agree with you. I guess that's why that fan game that unfortunately got the cease and desist, the Spring Savannah. Or maybe they didn't get a cease and desist. There were a few fan games going on. I can't remember which one was which, but anyway, it had to stop. I think it was though, and yeah, I guess that's why they came up with that, right? Because there was never a spring in Spyro 2. Which is kind of sad, because spring's actually my favorite season. It used to be autumn, or fall, as we call it, typically, but, so, let's go to Cloud Spires, because I always go to, Sunny Villa first, and I'm kind of burnt out on it. Spring Meadows, I love that. I love that. Well, it makes sense, right? It really makes sense. Because you've got Summer Forest, Autumn Plains, Winter Tundra, Spring Meadows. Like, it has the same... That's good. That's a good naming convention, honestly. I like your idea. Someone should make it now. If any, dev-capable people are listening, make this happen. You do some concepts. Descriptions. I don't know if you do art, Adam, but that would also be cool. Alright, let's see what this little lady has to say. Cloud Spires. Oh, maybe we don't get to know. Look at that glitch. Look, it's not gonna let us talk to her. There we go. Had to come from behind and around. That was weird. That would be really sad if we could never see her again. I'd be very sad about that. I am Terry, however, I'm only here for an hour because I have something to do at noon, so I figured I would take this time to play some Spyro 3 and hop out and move on with my day. I know, yesterday was crazy. 3 freaking hours. I was so tired after that, and I was saying earlier, too, that I actually slept. What is going on with this level? Do you see this? What is that? Hold up, what is that? This is on Switch, by the way, guys. This is not on PC. What's that flashing? It's almost like Stormy Spires from Spyro 3.5 has entered the chat. It has come to Reignited. What the heck, bro? What is happening? Ew, look at that. Look at that. It literally looks like lightning. Super odd. Ms. H! Oh my gosh, a great start to my full day of writing, yay! Well, we've got this weird funkiness going on with Cloud Spires. Look at the screen, dude. Like, you see this flashing? It looks like the level's like glitching out. I've never had this before. But I was laughing because in Spyro 3.5 The Forgotten Realms, like, Cloud Spires is actually called Stormy Spires, and like, I'm like, did it follow me here? Did Stormy Spires follow me to Reignited? Because we're getting like these weird lightning flashes.
The metal armor, those...
I kind of want to like make it to the end of the level and see what... Ew, it's almost dizzifying, isn't it? I kind of want to get to the end and exit and see if it's just like a Cloud Spires thing, or what? Yeah, right? So you're telling me the Switch Perfect game is glitching out? Yeah. Wild, isn't it? Normally, though, I have more glitches on PC, to be honest with you, so I'm like kind of disappointed right now. I mean, I do have glitches in every version of the game, but I've never had this one. Yeah, Blade of Sun, same. I've never had this one. Ever. Ever. But it's kind of like Spyro's at a rave, so maybe that's the theme of this. This specific stream. But Ms. H, I know you said finals are going on, so I hope your writing goes well today. I'm not going to be wild like yesterday and stream for 3 hours. I'm only streaming for an hour. I have something to do at noon, so it won't be crazy. Just a casual little Spyro 3 stream. No super fun themes today, but that's okay. Gotta have some normalcy too. Okay, wow, this is like... I hope no one has like flashing sensitivity because, woo! Let's get out of here. I don't know what's happening. I do love the cloud animations in this version though, they're really fun. Henry. Oh, see, that name is emotional for me right now because I'm watching Once Upon a Time with my wife, and the little boy's name is Henry and he's not doing too great right now, so... Okay, did that stop it after the cutscene? Did that fix it? I don't think we're getting it now. Look, it's fixed. It just really wanted me to play that cutscene. Okay, well let's go up here for now. I'm doing pretty good, Owen. I'm doing pretty well. I slept more than I needed to, so I feel great. I feel refreshed. I was really tired yesterday. Honestly, our stream yesterday kind of made me tired. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. Yesterday I spent some time outside after the stream with my dad on the farm. Woo! And, well, that was terrible. Sorry guys, it's embarrassing. And then I came home and played Spyro 3.5 with my BFF for 3 hours and learned a lot of skips and egg locations. If you've never seen Spyro 3.5, it is a modded version of Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon that puts eggs in like different places, and thanks to Terry Games, I have the Exploration Edition, which means the egg count is lower, so if you're not a speedrunner, you can actually play it. So it's really cool. You're welcome, Miss H. I know how that goes. I remember. Yeah, the most effort is usually put in the first console release. PC port gets leftovers and Switch gets crumbs. That makes sense. So was PS4, because I had it on PS4 first thing. Is PS4 like the main kind of focus that they had? Or I guess they did PS4 and Xbox at the same time, didn't they? And then later they did Switch and PC. I honestly, I have it on every platform that I'm able to have it on. I have it on PS4, Switch, and PC. I like it on PC because I love the mod skins, but I get a lot of weird glitches. Like I had that one in my Let's Play in Alpine Ridge where like the stairs didn't work and then the door didn't work, so I had to use the character swapper to even get through the level. I had to use Sheila to like bounce up on the first section where the stairs are, and then I had to use Sergeant Bird to get through the door. Because the door was like shut, so I had that tiny little crack that you could get through. But Spyro can't reach that, so it was crazy. If it weren't for that mod, I wouldn't have been able to get through there, because I restarted the game. I restarted the whole computer. I did everything, and every time I would go to Alpine Ridge on that save file, it would be jacked up. It was crazy. Owen, I'm so glad you enjoy being here. That makes me happy. I hope you're having a good day. Ms. H says, I remember when my RCA cables were loose, my games would do that on my old TVs. Yeah, same! It's almost like we're having a throwback here. But yeah, everything's intact, and after that cutscene it fixed it, so I don't know. Let's do the Sunseed challenge. Why not? Why not? Why not?
Our sun has gone out.
Our sun has gone out. Could you imagine? Could you imagine just waking up and being like, shoot, our sun's out.
Step on this.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I didn't mean to hit you. Feel bad. Those little cute ones I don't like to flame because they're so adorable. Let's see what's going on in the chat here. See some stuff. We've got... Yeah, Mr. Wizard, hey, how's your day going? I'm doing okay. Spyro is gold. 100%. Always collecting the gems, that's right. That's right. I love this challenge, I think it's so cute. I love that the sun has, like, sunglasses. It's just, it's good. It's good stuff. Oh, thank you, Owen. You're such a bright light on Discord and on the stream, so I appreciate you. You're awesome. Very awesome. Very nice. Nice fellow. We love to have the kindness. It's very nice to have in the online world, because certainly come across some not so kind people, especially the more subscribers you get, but that's okay. We get rid of them. We don't need them, right? So far, so good, though. Haven't had much trouble. Moving objects stop working at 60 FPS. Oh my. Well, you know, that makes a lot of sense as to why I've had so much trouble. Because of the song gold. Let's see. Let me see what you're talking about, Mr. Wizard. I don't know if I know that song, actually. Oop, I'm bopping myself. Here we go. Let's get this treasure, and then we'll go get the other sunseed. Yeah, I don't know if I know that song. Do you know any of the lyrics to it? Like, just a few lyrics that might trigger my... I was actually thinking, see, I'm still in the headspace of the show I'm watching, and there's this character called Mr. Gold, so my brain was like, oh, Spyro's Mr. Gold, because he always has treasure. Alright, here's this beautiful animation. Beautiful animation. Catch up on the chat, make sure I didn't miss anything.
Now that's what I call a sun.
Speaking of the RCA cables thing, Ms. H, did you guys ever have the one where, like... I've had it, I don't know why, but I've had it where, like, my picture on the old consoles will actually be, like, black and white if it's loose. I don't know what that's about, but that's a thing that has happened to me. So, we're just gonna head out of here because we're just casually playing till noon, so I'm not gonna 100%. Let's go somewhere else, see what else is going on. Hey Blaze! Good morning. For me. I'm trying to learn everybody's time zones, so I don't know if it's good morning for you or not, but I'll get there eventually. How's it going? What you getting into today, Blaze? Now that we're playing Spyro 3, I think I'm gonna get a drink because I'm like, allergies. Now that we're playing Spyro 3, what are y'all's favorite levels in Sunrise Spring Home? This is the stuff I like to know. I was even asking my best friend last night when we were playing, we were like asking each other, so what's your favorite here? What's your favorite here? It's just fun to know. I don't know. I like to know what people enjoy. Alright, now we can go to Sunnyville. I will say that I really struggle with skateboarding on Reignited. Just a heads up in case we do the lizards. I love it in Classic, but I really struggle to get the timing right in Reignited, so. But they did a beautiful job on the skate park levels, especially Enchanted Towers in Reignited. It looks gorgeous. But I have a little bit of trouble. Love that, Owen. All levels. I love it. Seashell Shore. That's a good one. That's a good one. It's got some good minigames. That tunnel minigame, though, right? It's a toughie sometimes. I think mine... I was actually talking to my friend about this yesterday. I think mine is Cloud Spires, if I had to pick. Sunny Villa, there's something about, like, the first levels in games that I, like, go to that I just get burnt out on them, so they're not my favorite. But I do like Molten Crater too. I would say if I were to rank them, it would be Cloud Spires, Molten Crater. It's hard to pick between. Maybe Seashell Shore and then Sunny Villa, maybe. But I like the color palette of Sunny Villa though, so it's kind of tough to decide on that.
This Rhinoc is too big to charge. You'll have to flame him using the
Mr. Wizard, you absolutely should play it. It's a sign. The universe is trying to tell you. Ooh, Crystal Island is so good. Oh yeah, in the whole game, that one is very high on my list. Actually, it might be number 1 in Spyro 3. I'd have to think about it, but I also love Midnight Mountain Home, and I love the music there. I love what they did with the skybox in Reignited in Midnight Mountain. It's gorgeous. Beautiful. Very beautiful. Sunny Villa, strictly because I like proxying off the Rhinox. Nice. Do you speedrun then? S_G, I need to call you out specifically. Do you speedrun? Because if you proxy, you probably speedrun, I would bet. I only proxy by accident, and it's usually a bad thing, because it's usually something that ends up with my death, because it's, like, not intentional, so. But I'm learning at least more skips in the Classic, so. I would speedrun Spyro 2 the most, and I knew the most skips in it. Double jump helps a lot for me. But I'm learning in 3. I'm learning in 3.
It means you...
Thank you, Zoe. We're trying to just move on. So, get past here. The giant chicken thing is so funny. And then in Spyro 3.5, when you do this, the Sunny Villa dude is like, yuck, you stink. Like, bro. What the heck? Where'd that come from? But yeah, I wish I had redone my part of 3.5 for Sunny Villa, because after I did it with my friend yesterday, I got, like, I think I got all the eggs except, like, whatever is probably in the Sheila section, so, and in my playthrough, I think I got, like, 1 of the eggs, so. definitely did better. Off camera, of course.
Esmer, I ordered you with one of our famous giant chicken eggs.
Don't want to get started because I don't have... Okay. But I did get money bags less 117%. Nice. So I had to learn a lot of the most basic proxies. Okay. Yeah, I've never tried the money bags list run. Kind of curious about that though. I kind of feel like I'd like to see someone do that because I've never watched that one before.
I'm sorry.
I used to do like casual speedrunning, like I was in ISGP 1 or 2, I don't remember. That's where my shirt came from in the profile picture, which I'm actually getting my profile picture updated because I'm older now and my hair's different, but I would do like bingos and stuff and just like whoever could get, you know, to the objective first, whoever could complete it first, pretty much, that kind of stuff. And I still think that would be fun to do with my friends, like casually. But I don't consider myself a speedrunner. I just like to do it for fun. Spooky Swamp. Oh yeah, the baby dragon has your name. I love that. Good morning, Francisco. What's up? How's it going? How's your day? Yeah, I just hopped on here for about an hour. It'll be a short stream, but just to get caught up with you guys a little bit, play some Spyro 3, you know. Doing gardening. Oh my gosh, I love gardening. We're actually working on building a raised bed right now because we also want to have a little garden this year. We had a big one during COVID because everybody was off work and we just had more time to focus on it. And I way overestimated the amount of squash and zucchini that I needed. So I couldn't even keep up with picking it. We had so many. I didn't realize how much a squash, like yellow squash, summer squash, whatever you call it, and zucchini plants, like how much they would produce. And I learned the hard way that you don't need many plants. Honestly, 1 or 2 is probably plenty. But I love gardening and I love having farm fresh food. It's the best. So that is awesome. Are you planting, well, you may have already planted, but are you gardening like food or flowers or both? Blaze? I think it was Blaze that said that, yeah. Alright. We've got 4 more babies left. Did I get this one? I don't think... Oh. Yeah, no I didn't. Okay. So 3 more. 3 more. Let's see, there's that guy up there. I keep missing a few of them. I've like multiple times. But I've got to scan the area to see where they are. That guy, oh, this one right here. Yep. And then I think there's one up top too. I'll catch up on the chat once I complete this little task. Okay, we'll go get this guy. I love the squid skateboard. I love that I have that cheat on. Naturally, that makes me... Oh, shoot! Look at that guy. Wiggly. He was not interested. Not interested at all in slowing down for me. Hey, there we go. Then we'll go get this guy and we'll be done with that challenge. A little bit nervous about the timed one. I don't know if I'm going to do it on here. Alright, it's this one right here. Boom, yeah. We'll do that one and hop out because we're down to... We've got about 37 minutes left of the stream. Let's see what's going on here.
If you can catch all the lizards before time expires,
I'm going to politely... Oh, no, I meant to decline. Whoops. I said yes and then I left. Let's see. I actually don't know who that is, Mr. Wood. I have had COVID before. I've only had it once though, and what's crazy, guys, is I actually did not get it until last year. So from 2020 all the way to 2024, I did not get COVID once, so I was really lucky. I haven't got my latest booster shot yet though. I should probably do that, but when I got it, I had the shots, so. Mowing the lawn, getting rid of the weeds. Shrub cutting. Hey, that's That's still good. Keeping up with the yard, bud. Like messing around doing smaller challenges. Have a lot of respect for the actual speedrunners, especially the insanely consistent machines like Jeremy Thompson, dude. I saw Jeremy Thompson's channel when I was looking at mods, because I think he was a big part of was he a big part of Spyro 3.5, or was it, it's it probably is. It's one of the big game mods that have to do with speedrunning. I'm pretty sure it was that one, but he seems really freaking good.
Try looking after this.
Oh, no worries, Blave Son. Thanks for hopping back in. This one won't take up too much of your time today. I think we're down to getting close to half an hour left. That's why I'm kind of just playing through some stuff, but like I said, I feel like an hour is a decent amount for just a casual stream. Let's see, do we have 10 eggs? Yeah, we do. Let's go to Molten Crater then. And then, you know what? Did I get this already? I did. Okay. That's good to know. I always start off in autopilot before people get here, so I don't remember what I did at the beginning. But yeah, Mr. Wizard, I don't think I know who Katie is. Is that who you said? You'll have to refresh me on this. Blaze is in the same time zone as me. Sweet. I just saw that too. I'm scrolling back up because I missed some stuff. I was thinking that you were. I'll get it down eventually. One of these days. So how do y'all feel about Molten Crater? I don't think anybody said it was their favorite, did they? So I'm curious what your feelings about it are. I kind of like it. I mean, it's different. It's definitely different. They made it really pretty in Reignited. Like, really pretty. So, happy about that.
Rhinox are running rampant around here, but I can't get anyone out of the Tiki Lodge.
Oh, okay, so she's a singer. Gotcha. I was impressed, Mr. Wizard, that you knew that, that song I was referencing yesterday from, the early 2000s, They Gotta Get Through This. That made me super happy, because I don't think anybody ever knows that song whenever I reference it, and it makes me feel, like, really old. So I'm glad that you knew what I was talking about. It's kind of a jam, honestly. So I'm, like, a big rock and metal person overall. That's my favorite type of music. So I don't know a lot of pop music or a lot of popular music, like, modern day. I know a lot of, like, 2000s pop music, because, like, you know, Y2K is just nostalgic, but yeah, I was impressed that you knew that. Let's see here. What else is going on?
Keep your friend Sparks the Dragonfly healthy, Spyro.
Oh yeah, the Boar proxy. You know, that is one I actually used to try. I never got it, but I went through a phase of trying to get it, because it's one that I actually knew about, and whew, yeah, that's all I'll say about that. Don't think I ever did. I don't think I did. Pretty sure I didn't. What's funny is there were like a handful of tournaments I would be in where, like, you know, I didn't really know a lot about speedrunning, and I was used to kind of being paired with people with, like, similar skill sets. And then, like, every now and then I would get paired with one of those, like, monstrously awesome people that were, like, really good at it. But they wouldn't, like, make that super clear that they were good at it. And the rules would be like, yeah, you can do skips or whatever. So I'm like, cool, I can do, like, rush skip and, like, you know, super simple stuff. And, whoever I went against, dude would just be proxy and skip and, like, just doing all this crazy stuff and be at, like, the end of the run by the time I was, like, not even close to finish.
Thank you.
Now that was an accident, but I'm not mad about it. He deserves it. I should make a video that's like 5 hours of flaming munchbags. Let out your anger by watching this video. Oh, nice! Back in the day when MTV actually had music on it. You know, I don't know if you guys remember Fuse, but I used to watch Fuse, and they had this, it was a music channel, and they had this hour of a show called Rock Block. And that is where I found my favorite band. My favorite band is Coheed and Cambria, and they were playing Welcome Home, the music video to Welcome Home by Coheed and Cambria. And I was hooked. I was like 12 when I saw it, and I'm actually going to see them live next month. I saw them live last summer and got to meet them, did a meet and greet package. That was super cool. But yeah, back in the day, he actually found music through music videos on TV, which is really funny to me. Which that's changed, but alright, let's go get these thieves. This is my favorite part of Molten Crater. This is probably what seals the deal for me in Molten Crater. I love the little egg thief room. I'm a big egg thief person though. I love egg thieves. I think they're hilarious. They're cute. I'm very easily impressed. I love like just seeing different colors of egg thieves. I'm actually wanting to get one of the Spyro fan art shirts that has an egg thief on it. So stay tuned for that. Love egg thieves. Let's see. I know who would dislike that. Money bags. Trying to catch up on... The lava looks like cheese on pizza! That's freaking hilarious, Mr. Wizard. Okay, though, you're probably not wrong. I'm gonna go examine it here in a second. Let's see. Apparently, this is where Ripto found Crush and Gulp and entered the Dragonfly before Entered the Dragonfly. Whoa, you just blew my mind. And then... No, my birthday is actually in September. So I am a Libra. Yeah, I'll tell you my birthday. My September, wow. Brain. Oh, I don't have Supercharge yet, silly Willy. My birthday is September 27th. I am a Libra. I don't think anyone who believes in astrology probably is not surprised by that, but yeah. My dad's birthday is in May, though. Oh, shoot. You said yours is February, so you've already had yours this year. Alright, let's get this guy, and then I can catch back up on chat. Woohoo! Hey, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. There are people who describe themselves as 50% consistent as, or at Double Frog, that I can get full speed jump off a Ladybug and Glimmer at a rate of like 1 to 100 at absolute best. Dude, I didn't even know that you could use Ladybugs and Glimmer to jump. I had no idea. I didn't even know that was a thing. I need to start watching more speedrunners, because my experience with it was just like it's so funny. The way I got into YouTube story time is because I watched Crystal Fissure way back in the day. It was probably like, well, not way back in the day, because he's definitely been around for way longer than I watched him, but I was just watching his videos, I guess it was in 2018, and they opened up an ISGP speedrunning tournament, and I just applied to it. I mean, I didn't... It's funny, when you aren't in that world, you think, oh, I play Spyro constantly, I'm obsessed with it, I would be great at speedrunning it, you know what I mean? So I was like, oh, cool, that'd be perfect for me. Like, I didn't even know there was a speedrunning community, you know what I mean? So anyway, I signed up for it, somehow miraculously got in, because I think there were like 30 spots. Weirdly enough, my best friend that I'm referencing also got into it, and that's how we met. And I do have a few other very close friends that I still have from doing that, but yeah. It was funny because, like, I didn't even know it existed, and once you really see how deep that world is, like, I associate speedrunning with my experience, which was, like, Spyro bingos and, you know, that kind of stuff, but there are some people out there that can, like, do some crazy, crazy stuff with speedrun. So, I need to catch back up on it and kind of see what's the what now. What is the what now? How many eggs do we have? Do we have 14 yet?
Yay!
We do! Let's go. Sunny Villa is one of my favorite levels in Spyro 3. Do you like the skateboarding? Is that, like, part of why it's your favorite? Or why is it your favorite, Adam? I'm curious, I'd just like to know why. Get a proxy off of most fodder. If you count TAS only, you can proxy off of an entity. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I've seen people do it off of fodder, but it kind of... No, I need to watch it. I need to watch it, because in the Spyro 3.5 thing I'm doing, there's a few places where they tell you to proxy, like actually in Seashell Shore, which is Calamity Beach in Spyro 3.5, but there's this section, I'll mention it when we get to it, I'll try to remember to, but there's this section closer to the end where they're like, if you get behind that Rhinoc when he's like putting the barrel behind him, it will like shove you forward and you'll be able to get an egg or something. Like they've got an egg hidden somewhere. I don't know. Or like it's supposed to make you jump really high, something like that. But I practiced it yesterday and I definitely got shot forward pretty fast a few times, but I didn't know what my goal was. Like I couldn't understand what it wanted me to do, so it didn't really so yeah, I need to watch that. I've got thanks to Terry Games, I've got his playlist of that game, so anytime I get stuck, I kind of just go to it and see, you know, how he did it, but yeah, that I'm very thankful for the Exploration Edition, because I enjoy trying to get the eggs and practicing them, and then also the texture hacks, whereas if I didn't have the Exploration Edition, I don't know that I could get through the game. It's a really cool mod. I wish there was more stuff like that, but I know it takes a lot of time to make that stuff, so that's probably why. I did see that there's like a randomizer for Year of the Dragon, and I'm wanting to get that to work. The 117% TAS by Nitro Fski does a bunch of swag jumps off of Spike's fist. Whoa. The last one was practical because it shaved off a couple frames, but most of them were seemingly for fun. That's cool! Okay, I'll have to check that out. Thank you for the recommendation there. I'll definitely check that out. That's neat. It would be fun to, like, once you figure it out, it'd be kind of cool just to mess with it. That's how I feel about the skips. I mean, once I figure out how to do them, it's like, it's a fun challenge to see if you can get it and see how fast you can get it, you know? Even if you're not majorly into speedrunning, it's kind of just a way to make the game new, which I think we're all interested in at this point, if we don't get any Spyro content. Speaking of that, I almost streamed Crisis in Chronolia instead, but I didn't want to be limited to an hour, that's why I figured I would go with something simple. But I love that fan game, it's so freaking good. Hello, who are you? Out of my way. Get out of my way. Alright. Almost to that part I was talking about. So, of course it's in 3.5, it's in Classic, but this guy right here, there's a Zoe right here that tells me get behind this guy and that the barrel in the other version will like shoot me forward really fast. But I don't know what I'm supposed to like be getting. Shoots me forward, so a little confused on that one. But one of these days, I hope to figure most of it out. I don't ever expect to get all of the eggs, but hey. Oh, you guys are annoying. Dang Rhinox. Get out of here. Nice. There's also, in 3.5, an egg all the way up there. I have no idea how to get to it. It's like on top of this, this thing. Like using Seashell Shore to demonstrate zombie state. Can you please explain? I'm curious what zombie state is. I've actually never heard of that. I don't think. Don't think I have. Adam also likes Seashell Shore. What's your favorite thing about it? Do you like the tunnel minigame? Do you like Bluto? Do you just like the level as a whole? I like the tunnel minigame, even though it makes me really angry. I like it. I'm decent at it in Classic, but I don't think I'm very good at it. Skill point. That's one thing, guys, that I kind of forget about and don't really do are the achievements. I need to do that more. Especially when I'm doing the Let's Plays. Which I plan on having all 3 games Let's Played normally. In Spyro 1 Reignited, I am in Beastmakers. But I'm gonna play through all of them. I know I've streamed them, but that's different than a Let's Play. I love editing, so I'm excited to get the LPs up. And then, I think my chill Spyro prototype thing is, like, pretty... Like, it's one of my more popular things on the channel, so I think I'm gonna do some chill versions of different playthroughs, besides just the prototype. Oh, almost missed him, but we got it.
This egg has surprisingly good fluid dynamic characteristics. From now on.
Music is definitely good. Cheated by doing the swimming in the air glitch to get that egg. Oh! Okay! Wait, is there a swimming in the air glitch in Seashell? Because I need to know about that. If you're in a level and you pause on the same frame as Spyro is about to die and exit, the game thinks Spyro's dead. The result is that a lot of stuff stops working. What? Okay, I did not know this was a thing. That is so cool. Get rid of this guy.
My plan worked.
Most notable example is the code that's responsible for switching Spyro in and out of swim state. Only way to fix it is to die and respawn. Okay, well, I'm gonna play with that. I'm curious about that. That's cool. That's super cool. Okay, guys, we're at 11:42, which means I'm going to... We've done all the levels, not like 100%, but we've done all the levels in Sunrise Springs, so what I'll probably do is run from Speedway if we have the 20 eggs. I didn't really pay attention. Don't know how many we have, haven't looked, but I'll probably do Mushroom Speedway and wrap it up with that. This has been a good little casual stream. By then it'll probably be close to noon. Oh, we have 19! Let's see, hold on, let me think if there's an easy. I know one. I know one we didn't get that's easy. Run back to Sunny Villa. And we'll go glide across the pillars and get that one. I think that'll give us time. So in practice, if you get a zombie in Molten Crater, then enter Seashell Shore, you stay in swim state regardless of where you go. What? Okay. I'm going to do some YouTubing to watch this. This is cool. I did not know about any of this, so thank you for informing me, because I don't know, I want to do more of that stuff when I can. I don't ever expect to be like an expert, but I just like to play around with it. It's fun. And it's fun, especially when I play with my friend, to like try new things, and like we'll try to get the things at the same time. And like if one of us gets it first, then we kind of help the other person like get there, and it's really fun. I enjoy it. So it can be found in that area where the entrance of the Bluto boss. Any specific names for male and female dragons? No, there are for hedgehogs. Oh shoot. Dang it, this is what I get for speeding, guys. My dragon's going too fast. That's an easy egg grab. That's something else about speedrunning too that I miss about when I did it. I like knew, like backwards. My camera's inverted. I knew that I knew like where the fastest things were at, whether it be gems or eggs, dragons, you know, orbs, depending on the game I was running, and I don't remember any of that now. But you know, you have paths of like, if you don't do a level a certain way, which is the fastest way, you're kind of just screwed, you know? You ain't gonna win at that point. Let's see, easiest way to get it is to jump on the lava until your sparks list, then hitting pause a literal frame before you die, then exiting the level. Be sure not to fall in the water on the way. Okay, that reminds me of, I used to do, in Reignited actually, the, that free, fly anywhere, fly everywhere glitch where like try to walk into Ripto and if you hit pause at like a certain time and like exit level, like when the game, it's like the game thinks you're in the level or something but you're actually not. I don't know. There's like a whole process to it and I cannot remember what that process is, but I succeeded in it. And back in the day, I have like a whole video on it, which is probably terrible, but where I'm like flying anywhere, pretty much everywhere, as everywhere I can think to go. But now I think they have a mod for it, so you don't have to go through that pain, which I would like to check out. That would be fun, but it's kind of cool the stuff you can see in Reignited when you get that fly anywhere, either mod or glitch, like the whole section where like the whole. Like, you fly so far that everything looks like a planet, almost. It's kind of crazy. So if you spawn in walking state while in zombie, you can't enter the swim state, meaning that you just fall in the bottom of a water pool. Okay. I'm actually gonna, like, screenshot this. Thank you for the info, it's been super helpful, seriously. So I can read it and maybe try it. Time attack. I love flying levels, but I get super weirded out in 3 that like you don't get gems for. And like, yeah, you don't. Let's see. Well, hold on. Take that back. You do, but you don't see them. Oh, shoot. Oh, I messed that up because I got distracted, but like, it's weird to me. Because the OG one's like that too, and I'm like, why am I not seeing the gems? Like, I loved seeing the gems in Spyro 2. Like, the gems floating in the rings, and then the gems homing in on me when I would kill stuff like this, and I don't know why they took that out. Because, like, now, like, we haven't seen a single gem, but we have 160 here, and we just had 80, so yeah, we're getting gems for everything. And on top of that, I don't know, like, how many gems you get for each, how many gems you get for each thing. Also, you don't get time. Like, you get more time, but you don't get time for getting items, which I also don't love. I thought that was kind of the fun part of it, so yeah. That's my critique about Spyro 3 in general. Not a big fan of that. In an actual run, Zombie is used in Evening Lake to enter Charmed Ridge without aim. Don't, like, the extent of the stuff I can do as far as, like, aside from getting, like, the eggs in weird locations in 3.5 now, but, like, I can skip into Sergeant Bird and Molten Crater, you know, like, there's just, it's, like, usually smaller stuff like that, but, there were a lot of levels that I, like, always wished I knew just how to skip into, and I just never learned it. That seems like a good one to check out. Race these little butterflies. The rings are really pretty. in Reignited. It's a nice little sparkly circle. I like the song a lot. And somebody pointed out recently, I think it was my friend Zenmore, that the track on Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled Spyro Speedway is Mushroom Speedway. I knew that. I knew the song, but I didn't even put together where it was from until I did that. I love that you can like hear what sounds like Sparks singing. Nice. Alright, one more lap. We're in third. Let's see if we can get it. See if we can get it. Get out. Second. Okay. Ooh. Cutting it kind of close. Way up there. Man, he's far ahead. I don't know if we're gonna have time to get it. Woo! Ooh, barely got that. Yeah, we're gonna have to redo it. I kind of felt that though. I kind of felt that there was something off. I kind of have a little bit of Enter the Dragonfly trauma from these types of races because my copy, I know, can't believe it, right? Enter the Dragonfly glitchy. My copy of Enter the Dragonfly, because I got it as soon as it came out. My parents got me the PS2. I was like, there's a new Spyro game, it's only for this new system, and they were awesome and got it for me. And lo and behold, I think it's Dragonfly Dojo, the flying level in there. Every time I would do the race, even though I would pass the first place person, my ticker for my placement would stay at freaking second, even though I was in first, so I was never able to get that Dragonfly. Ever. Like, I couldn't 100% the game because of that stupid glitch. So, yeah. Just a fun little tidbit there. There we go. I think we're doing a little bit better this time. Come on. My flame feels like it's grazing your little butt, butterfly. Come on. Of course he has to. Hey, get out of here. Controlling Spyro in these flying worlds. I feel like... Why could I... Yeah, I'm really excited to try out the definitive edition of Enter the Dragonfly. Woohoo! See, this is the kind of stuff that screws me up. Okay. Maybe we can... Maybe. Maybe. Woo. I think we have another lap, though. I know I'm blocked. No, we don't! Dang! What am I doing wrong? I feel like I've never lost this many times. Okay, here we go. It's gonna put me to my noon exit. That's a good thing, I guess. I feel like I'm hitting every star. The only thing I'm kind of messing up is if I get a little bit off track, but really to God, that doesn't make that much of a difference. I'll start like barely clipping the rings. Come on. Oh! Oh! I got too brave on that one. Got too brave on that one. I did not think that this would be this hard for me, and I'm kind of sad about it. What the frick? Ugh. If this was classic, I would have already been in freaking Midday Gardens. I'm really not good at flying in this game. Even then, I don't feel like I've done that bad to not be able to pass that first placer. Get over here. I really need to flame all of them, but sometimes I'm not able to. Flip that. Can't miss a single turbo, that's for sure. What? Ugh. That mushroom is pissing me off, guys. Not happy about it. Wow, really? Alright. I'm about to hang up my hat because we've only got 5 minutes of the stream left. I want to be able to catch up with the chat. Jesus. There we go. Shoot. I don't think we're gonna get it this time either. If I don't, I'm just exiting and then catching up with the chat, so I could just be done. That's so funny. I can't believe this. I'll have to watch out for this in my Let's Play too. Yeah, here we are again. Second place, final lap, and the dude is like 5,000 miles ahead. What the frick? What kind of juice is that butterfly on? Like, look at that guy. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Yeah, there's no way. Wow. Okay, well, whatever. I'm done with that because we don't have time for it. Let's see. I would like to leave. Oh, thank you. Let's see here. So, I think pretty much every level is possible to enter even when locked. The ones in Midnight Mountain might theoretically possible, but I'm pretty sure they're TAS only. Super bonus round especially would require a TAS only version of Helmet Proxy, if even possible for the TAS, that is. Let's see. Well, I'm glad you didn't have that glitch, Mr. Wizard, because it was annoying. Really annoying. I've seen it happen to other people in other flying levels, by the way. It's not great. I think that Marcus does have a older playthrough of Enter the Dragonfly, probably. He might. He might. But Definitive Edition is going to be really awesome. My friend Project Darkshine has been streaming Enter the Dragonfly Definitive, so I definitely recommend that. Watching that back if you're interested. Gotta find a PS1 TAS tool and see if you can enter Super Bonus Round early, even theoretically. What is TAS? I feel like I should know, but I don't think I do. Whoops, on my part. But thank you so much for the tips today, S-Blank-G. It's been, like, super freaking helpful. I guess I could have done Sheila instead of the flying level, but it's okay. This is just casual. I'm about to sign off here in a second, but I want to give it a sec because I'm curious about this TAS thing. Super bonus round, man. I miss it because it's been a while since I've made it to the end, like gotten everything in Spyro 3. Tool assisted speedrun. Oh, okay. Or super play depending on the context. Okay. Did not know that acronym, so thank you for explaining that. I'll look into that, that's cool. One thing I really wish I could do is use Spyro Edit. I see people use it and it's like really cool. But that's not really in my wheelhouse of skill sets, so but yeah, I think we're about to wrap it up, guys. It's 11:58. Had about an hour, 10-minute-ish stream, hour 5 minutes, something like that. Just a little casual one. It's been fun. Thank you guys so much for joining, and thank you S-Blank-G for all of the proxy and speedrunning information, because most of that I did not know about. And I am intrigued. That's some stuff I want to play around with more, especially for Spyro 3.5. But yeah, I think we're good, guys. I'm going to end it here. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll be back online soon. I have a video coming out tomorrow. I think it's the next part of my Croc video. So yeah, check it out if you're interested in Croc Remaster, but I'll see y'all on the flip side. Thank you